thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Dude, I've wanted to be here forever, man. Thanks for finally having me.
Oh, my God, come on. I want to talk about your film Devotion, but first, I got to say congrats on Top Gun Maverick. What a great job you did in that film, but also,
Thank you.
You were amazing. I was like, you're crushing it. I watched it on the IMAX. It was so fun, and you just popped off the screen. But then the movie went on to make over $1 billion, by the way.
$1 billion, it's not bad. Yeah.
How does it feel to be in such a giant movie?
I mean, it's incredible. It's like, it's definitely changed my life. I'm feeling grateful for every moment. I still feel like people don't know my name. Everybody calls me Hangman still, which is great. I did get to do a really cool thing with Jerry Bruckheimer. Jerry Bruckheimer, who's the producer of Top Gun. He
Legendary.
threw a $1 billion party at his house. Didn't cost $1 billion. It's because we crossed $1 billion. But he threw a $1 billion party at his house, and we just had...
You got to feel like, you go, that's it, I'm on top of the world.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, he had the Porsche from the movie, he had the motorcycle from the movie, all the cast is there, we're just all hanging out. We're playing trivia games, having the best time, and I feel like because I seem like a guy who loves karaoke.
You seem like a guy?
I feel like I'm the guy that you're like, oh, he has one drink and like wants to do karaoke. I'm not that guy.
Wow.
Yeah, I just feel like I give off that vibe.
Yeah, you got a kind of a karaoke.
Yeah, I'm like the karaoke. I'm like the guy that's like, okay, he'll grab a drink with me and we'll get into some trouble.
Song,
and
yeah.
He's not going to be good, but he's going to have a good time. I actually hate karaoke. But Jerry, at this party, he teamed everybody up to do karaoke. And my song was Take My Breath Away, which is like just not in my octave range at all.
Oh, it's hard to be in anyone's, that's a really tricky song.
And so Danny Ramirez, who plays Fanboy in the movie, we were paired up to sing that song. And I sang it and I go, hey dude, we just gotta fully commit to this thing. If we're gonna do this, we gotta fully commit. But I think we kind of like over committed. And we went like, we were like rolling around on couches and like
trying to sell it,
rubbing centerpieces on each other, and we were like behind curtains.
Whatever you could do to get some type of reaction.
Yeah, and it was like everybody was just stone-faced, and it was like the most powerful people in Hollywood, everybody that I love and respect.
Why am I doing this?
I just like lost all respect for them in like a matter of 3.5 minutes of this song.
You did do some cool things, by the way, because I did hear about this. Is this true? Tom Cruise gifted you pilot lessons?
Yeah, I'm a fully licensed pilot now, yeah.
Tom has been on the show a zillion times. He's never gifted me pilot lessons, ever.
You probably did something wrong.
I did. Did you guys he knew you were into flying? Or?
Yeah, I mean, while we were shooting Top Gun, we flew in all these different airplanes, and I just, had a real love for aviation. So for Christmas, he gave me my pilot lessons, flying lessons. So as I was flying and getting that license, I'd send him pictures of all the different stuff I was flying in. So I was finally in my last check ride. I get on the ground and get back to the hangar, and on the table is a note from Tom that said, "Welcome to the skies," and it was a certificate for stunt driving lessons.
You don't stop. Tom Cruise doesn't stop.
No, it's
he
like
goes to the next level.
He's gotten me into skydiving. He's gotten me into motorcycle riding. The guy is just, he convinces you to do all the most dangerous things on this planet.
He made you, didn't make you, but he also gave you a gift of skydiving.
Yeah, that was actually my second date with my girlfriend, which is actually our anniversary tomorrow. So happy anniversary! Yeah.
No, but tell everyone what happens, because when Tom Cruise just goes, "Oh, let's go skydiving," or whatever, here's what he does. Tell everyone.
So basically, I go, hey Tom, we were gonna go do some reshoots in London, and I said, hey man, I want to go skydiving while I'm out here. I hear the skydiving's great, and he goes, yeah, and he sends a helicopter for me, but it got so windy that the skydiving team, I was with the UK skydiving team, they said it's so dangerous, we should not go skydiving. I was like, all right, I'm no hero.
I don't have to hear that.
I'm good.
I don't have to hear that twice.
Yeah, and
We're good.
so we scrapped it, went back, and then Tom hit me up like a couple weeks later and was like, hey man, what are you scared? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you never took me up on the skydiving. And I'm like, oh, I'll do it whenever, man. So with the girl that I was seeing at the time, it was our second date, we went skydiving, and when I got there, Tom, I found out that Tom's only request is that Glenn cannot go skydiving with another person. He has to go solo the first time. So I literally have to jump out of this plane by myself.
It's so
But
awesome.
the worst part is that I couldn't find my tab when I was falling.
This is the nightmare that everyone
It's the
has.
nightmare that everybody talks about. But like my first thought, which is not like a selfless thought, but like my first thought was like, oh, Tom just killed me. He's gonna feel so bad.
You're thinking about Tom's
I was
feelings?
like, God, yeah, he pushed me to do this
Yeah,
thing.
it's really gonna hurt his feelings.
You know, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm looking for the tab, and I'm like, you're not Tom Cruise. You'll never be Tom Cruise. Why did you do this?
And then you pull the thing.
And then I finally pulled it. I was way below
you were
altitude.
Tom Cruise.
Came in hot.
Yeah.
Made it. Went back up. Did it again.
You did it
way better.
twice?
Yeah, twice.
That's
in
Glenn
one day.
Powell. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking about right there. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, bud. Let's talk about your new film, Devotion. You're getting great reviews on this. It's based on a true story. How did you get involved with this?
You know, this is a project I've been developing for 5 years. It's a project that's like just so close to my heart. I love this movie so much. It's about the most famous aviator duo in the naval history. First African-American naval aviator and his wingman. They pulled all sorts of daring missions behind enemy lines. Not to spoil anything, but one of them gets shot down behind enemy lines and the other one crash lands his plane on purpose to save him. Just this beautiful story of how far you're willing to go for a wingman. Please see it. It's coming out on Thanksgiving, and I just take the whole family. It's just awesome. But yeah, it's just this project that's just been my baby, and I had to go meet the families to get the rights and put this thing together. Yeah.
They gave you the thumbs up, and he's like,
Yeah, it was sort of like, I guess, like, you know, asking for a girl's permission to marry. You know, it kind of felt like you're asking the family to tell their story. And I sat down with Tom Hudner, the guy I'm playing in the movie, and I remember saying, you know, it was after a 3-day weekend. I thought it was just going great. We were having like a great time, and I was asking about his experience in the Korean War, and then
he's like, you want to do karaoke?
He's like, you want to do karaoke? And I was like, oh no. Yeah. And then I was like, you know, I would love to play you in the movie, and it was just like dead silent, and I was like, okay, I thought this was going a little better than I guess it's better for me than it was for you, and then he left, came back with a signed photo of him getting the Medal of Honor, and he said, just get it right.
Yeah, that's
and
exactly what
I really do think
just
he's
get it right, buddy.
Yeah.
You got it right. You got it right. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Glenn Powell in Devotion. Take a look at this.
I'm sticking my neck out for you.
Sticking your neck out with a piece of paper? Tom, that paper cost you nothing. Nothing! You know how tired I am of people trying to help me while looking down on me?
I am not looking down on you. What do you want me to do?
Just be my wingman.
Glenn Powell, everybody. Devotion opens in theaters November 23rd.